Hello YouTube, it's Lego Viking here, and I'm showing you my big Lego haul from Houston, Texas. I'm actually still currently here. I'm in a hotel room. I actually live out of El Paso, but I'm here on a deployment. Private contractor, no longer military. So let's get into it. So I've been to the Lego store 3 separate times because I've never been to a Lego store before. So these right here are promos. Those are all my promos. So let's go through it. I got 3 Lamborghinis, which me and my wife are like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a little ramp and race them like the toy wooden cars that people do with Boy Scouts. And we're going to have flags that represent different restaurants. And whoever the winner is, that's how we're going to pick dinner. So I picked up at a Walmart a Lego Harry Potter. I actually just did a video on it. Oop, knocked over Lego Harry. Figures fall so quickly. So this is I haven't seen this set before because it's a promo. It's a hot rod. And I think it's pretty cool. When I have a Lego City in the future, I'm definitely going to build this and put it in there. I don't remember if the box was damaged earlier. I was actually supposed to head somewhere else, I think Port Arthur or something like that. So you got this 12-in-1. I'm going to build this at home, probably with the wife. She'll probably enjoy this. Let's see what else I got. I got this little Super Mario. I think I got this at there's like 2 malls in Houston I went to. There's a third Lego store I've gone to, but I went to one, and this is one where we had to go, had to order everything on the phone, which ended up biting me in the ass because what I tried to do was I tried to set up a VIP account. They put in the wrong email because the guy couldn't listen, and so when I went to today, I actually had to make another VIP account, and so I lose a lot of money. Well, not a lot. So I bought, I believe, 14 water poly bags. I think I have like one of them on the ground. I bought them at different times for like the extra things that comes with the shark. The reason why I bought it, and you would assume that the sharks and everything is cool, but there's, I believe, 5-ish reasons why. So the barrels I'm in love with. They'll work for a lot of other things. The oars. So at home I'm building a Viking longship. Actually, I have 2 of them, and I need them to oars because back in the day Vikings used to only have oars and then eventually added sails. So I'm going from old school to newer school Viking ships, but they still were rowed. All of them still had oars. The fish was a big thing that I liked, because you need to eat. So I thought when I build my build, Legos, I'm gonna make it kind of replicate as much of real life as possible. So yeah, they need to eat. Next is the treasure chest with the diamonds in it. I mean, again, Vikings, the actual profession of being a Viking is they went to areas, they raided for food, treasure, anything they could take, because they believe in the faith called Asatru, which is the same faith as me, but we'll talk about that another time. People know as Norse pagan. What they do is whatever treasures they have in life, if they bury it and it gets untouched, they get to bring to Valhalla or wherever they go, and they spend it there. So they raided a lot. Plus, it was just part of their kind of culture. So yeah, I like the chest, the diamonds, and I bought rubies. This is a funny thing. I bought 3 cups of Legos. So I bought 2 plates. I'm working on like a little kind of design, like the interior. This is not how it's going to turn out to be, but it's a long house in theory, and I'm just kind of rebuilding with Legos because it's been a long time. So I brought some of mine from home to kind of place, and then so I feel for these packs. I replaced the spear with a sword. I actually bought 5 swords. There, 2 of them are here. One of them's with him, and one of them's with the King Viking. And I bought 5 bows, which 3 are right here, and 2 are with the old school Vikings from the Lego Viking sets. I know I'm all over the place. So, funny story. So I bought 2 cups of this, of the brown ones, because it's what they had. Pick a Brick is very interesting. So I heard back in the day, before I went to Lego stores, you were able to scoop them yourself, but now it's a piece of paper. You write how many you want of each thing, and they'll fill up the cups, and they'll give it to you later. So I got like white ones and tan these. So I'm thinking, because I've never been to a Lego store, when you say a scoop of something, they would be light on the scoops. So I wanted some, ruby crystals. I asked for 2 scoops. This is how much they gave me. They were not conservative. Cool. That's a lot of, rubies. But now I'm going to have to figure out how to use them, because that's a lot. I do not plan on ever selling any of my Legos. So every Lego that I buy, I plan on using in the future. Cities, when I move up to, I move into another state. I prefer not to say anything about it because, privacy. When I move up there, I do plan on building 2 cities, or 1 world and 1 city, 1 Lego city and 1 kind of Viking medieval era, like thrown together. So I'm gonna buy castle sets from the old days. The little packs, the minifigure packs that you could buy. Like, so I felt for these. I got 4 more of the, I don't know if they're raven. I think they're crows or ravens. They look like ravens to me. So I'm gonna make a faction of them. They almost remind me of Spanish style, like, just like the yellow and black makes you think of Spain, or maybe Italy. I don't know. And then I got 2 pirates because I don't have that minifigure. I almost have every single minifigure from that set. I think the only one I'm missing is the drone. So it's not that I can't figure him out. I just kind of been putting him off. So I also bought these for my wife. This is for her to build. You ever heard the song where it's like, I should have bought you flowers? Well, I'm buying her flowers. Lego flowers. I know it's kind of corny and cheesy, but it's kind of funny. Yeah, so I also bought food, like regular food. Now, these pizzas and junk food that, didn't really exist in their era, they didn't really have that, so I'm just going to throw that in a Lego city with the chicken, the fish, the produce. I actually bought 2 chickens as well. That is something that they did have, so I'm going to use that in those builds and use the junk food for the city builds. They had like a cool little puppy. They said they were like limited at that store, so it's like a wiener dog. I thought it was cool. I got a whole bunch of binoculars with the 20, or not the 20, but the 7 or 14 or 16. Yeah, 14 water packs. Comes with all these like lightsaber hilts, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take an oar, hook it up to a lightsaber, hook it up to one of these things, hook it up to another lightsaber, and connect it to the boat so it kind of just sits in place. Yeah, I got a lot of surfboards with that. I think that covers almost everything I got from this Lego haul. It's quite a bit, I probably might go back tomorrow to Lego store unless I get sent home. So yeah, probably buy maybe a couple more of these because I do plan on buying another longboat. And yeah, I get a lot of stuff from Bricklink on the side, but I don't actually have building bricks like this, which I kind of want to buy more of. So I might go back to the store and pick up just another cup of these, maybe 2 more ocean ones, and maybe 1 more food one. So I gotta say, I do like the chicken. Yep. Yeah, you know, I'll maybe show you a couple of my figures that I use back at home. So I don't know if you guys ever seen the Olympic one. The Olympic one has like a gold medal. I took like clippers and turned it into Mjolnir, the amulet, using the sword and the shield for this one. This is my custom figure. There used to be a female Viking, or I like to call them shield maidens, because that's what they were called. She had the horns, and I didn't like it, so I found one of the Frozen sisters. I don't know which one's which. I took her hair and replaced it. So that's how I did that. And then you have the historical Viking right here. His helmet's all crooked. And the cool thing about that is the helmets and the spear and the shield is actually historically accurate. See, a lot of people don't realize that not all Vikings had swords or axes. The issue is that swords cost money, and most Vikings did not have a lot of money. People would offer their services to the chieftain or whoever owned the longship, and they would go along with them. So what was cheap in the time? A wooden stick and or a wooden staff and a huge, spearhead. And that was cheap, and that was what they were able to use. The shield, another thing they would be lucky to have. They'd be lucky to have real armor in that time period as well. So, yeah, that's a historically accurate minifigure compared to the to these ones right here with the spike helmets. I actually faced them down instead of up because it makes me think of Skyrim a little bit. But yeah, that helmet was not historically accurate. Oh, I also bought a good bit of axes on Bricklink. Yep, I have quite a few of them. And I don't like the trees that came with the plant set. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of small. So I'm gonna have to build custom trees. So this is my Lego haul. It's pretty decent. For me, it's a big Lego haul because everything I get is off of Bricklink. Now I'm at a Lego store and get to actually explore. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This is Lego Viking here again. If you feel like you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are interested in this channel growing. So, take care now.